to Dylan Chong Short Movies and Music Video Screening Event. I'm Chrissy Aun and I'm hosting tonight's event live from Los Angeles. And I will make sure that we all have fun and we're going to enjoy the entire event. First of all, I'd like to thank each and everyone to come out and support Dylan Chong Short Movies and Music Video private screening event despite the traffic and coronavirus. So, please make sure we all wash our hands and don't touch or kiss whoever sits next to you. But you can do whatever you want. This Myanmar Short Movies and Screening event is the first time ever held in LA Myanmar community. I'm honored to host this private screening event and thank you my friend Dylan Chong for letting me host the entire event. Wow, let's talk about a little bit about him. Dylan, where is Dylan? Dylan Chong. Dylan is my friend and some of you already knew him very well. Who can talk a lot non-stop with his vision and goals. Well, we like it. Dylan was born and raised in Taoyi City, which is the third largest city with the elevation of 4,700 feet and located at northern part in our country with the famous, world famous Inle Lake, wineries, mountain and green tea plantations. It is very similar to Napa Valley in California. We also call like Dylan as a Shan or something like that. We call them as Shan people as well, whoever live in the region, and they also row their boat with standing with only one leg. And let's talk about him right now. I will speak a little bit in Burmese. So, I could be on a story of Tangia, and he moved to United States after he finished high school to continue his education and to pursue his passion in acting. He joined the Screen Actor Guild in 2006, and his work has spanned from feature films, music videos, commercial, and print job. He graduated from film school in 2017 with the focus on writing and producing. He has transitioned his focus from acting to creating, writing, producing, directing stories that are thought-provoking and based on the true story. His short films are screening at various film festivals in Los Angeles and Asia, and which have won numerous awards. Now it's time to see all of and some of his short movies and music videos. Wow, what an accomplishment, isn't it? And tonight's program, we have 2 short movies, 2 music videos with question and answer discussion with our traditional Myanmar dancers. Okay, let's kick off the tonight's show starting with Myanmar's all-time favorite song, Khai Mala Nisi, with our traditional dancers.
Can you share with the audience your experience as a director for this music video. I think this was your first music video?
Yes. I met Shui in Myanmar Film Festival in 2017, right? That's where we met and we became very good friends. And we've been talking and she said she just recording the Balulu music video in Burma, right?
Okay.
So, and then we've been talking and she wanted to shoot and I want to shoot also for the music video first time. So that's the idea come up, and then I talked to my friend Bruce. Bruce go to USC and studying for directing for master, and he almost finished. Congratulations, by the way. And then we just have talk about the idea, and it's like he's Taiwanese, he doesn't speak any Burmese. So I just said, about the sound a little bit, explain to him, and we listen, and then we just think that this is the story what we're gonna do, this is the idea. So we just meet up with the Shui in a house and we just did the storyboard together. So we just have to prepare for a week ahead. And then we just did the storyboard, and then we just location scouting, right? And then we went to location scouting, and then I just want to shoot at the beach, also lighthouse. And then I told him that I want to do the golden hour. It's like the sunset scene. That's what I wanted. So I told him, and we just came up with the idea, and that's why this came up Balulu music video.
Wow, that's amazing. So it sounds like you guys kind of just quickly put it together, and the final product looked amazing.
Yes, and then the challenging about shooting this music video is like we're shooting only one day because we don't have enough crew, right? And then we have low budget also too, so it's very challenging. But we're shooting for 12 hours, we did it. So right here, Balulu.
It was amazing. Minzuri, I have a question for you.
Yes, please.
So Dylan had shared with me that this is your first single, your first song. Can you share with us what drew you to the song, and also if you could share with us your experience working with Dylan for the first time?
I met with Dylan since 2017 at the music festival, and then after that I already had recorded a few songs in Burma, which is Balulu, Namchatakau, and another song that I never think I will be making music TV for that one. I just do it for my friend. I'm not a professional. But when I met him, he requested me, why don't you do it music TV? So I said, why not? I want to try to him. So, wow, amazing. That guy is, I give him a nickname, he's a hunter. He hunting what he wants, he knows what he wants. So he pushed me a lot, do this, that way. I said, how can you shoot the MTV in a one day? He said, I can do it. We just ready for 9 a.m. Our crew will come. And then you prepare the breakfast, and then this one, that one, and then color some that the dresses he choose it for me. And then Bruce, thank you very much. He made that storyboard for us. So actually I did very excited that time because I've never ever been in front of the camera. I'm acting like an actress. I don't have experience at all.
We couldn't tell.
So actually Dylan pushed me a lot that day. I really getting exhausted, but after I finished, how many hours? About 12 hours.
12 hours, yeah.
Finally I done, and I clapped, and then when I see that he's editing that MTV, I'm really shocked. They did really great job. And then Bruce
is the editor.
You
Bruce
asked me
is the
to
editor.
walk back and forth to the car, to the bush. I did really upset that time because I'm really hot. I don't want to do it, really sweating. But after that editing, I finally thank you. Because of that, we got a good scene for that. After 3 dancing so many times. How many times we danced, Pam?
A lot, for safety reasons.
Not
yeah.
that easy for the actor. I know that. So after that, I find out Dylan is very good. He is the, hard-working guy. He pushing to me a lot to get a good product, like a good music TV, and also he got very great heart. But don't keep saying the budget. Okay? First budget means I want to know about who he is. Everybody have to be find out who we are, who you are, right? So I finally find out you are someone.
Thank you, I really appreciate it.
Also, I thanks to Bruce, and then you are really good director. So you two together work for me, and then I really have enjoyed it. I just now, 15 minutes ago, I told you I will never forget that day. We made a really quick shooting at the Long Beach, my house. Long story to talk about it, we have to be short to the point. My husband involved there. They cooking there with the fried eggs for the breakfast preparation with the, some strawberry and things. Suddenly disappear. Somebody ate it. Who is that?
Somebody ate
Somebody ate it.
Do you want to explain a little bit, Christy, about this?
Was it clean?
I thought that when I came in, the stove is on and then the food is over there, and then me and my another actor, we didn't know that, so we ate it all. So,
Oh, you ate it.
when
You
the
ate it?
yes,
Oh
when
my
the camera is on, where's the egg? I didn't know.
So we must be that different food has come out like a croissants and other thing, coffee. So this is the funny things. I'll never forget those things. Thank you, Chris. I can be thankful that day. You are behind me. You standing by me. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing that. I love that story about that. I mean, as you know, when you're on set, like time is limited, and so if somebody eats your props, it's like, what do you do? You know. So I'm also really happy you shared. You know how you said you asked Dylan, how are you going to do this, and he just says, I can do it, and he does. The thing is, he says it, but he does it.
Yes.
You know, and I don't think that everyone knows that about him. So I'm happy that you pointed that out.
Also, he believed himself to what he's doing.
Absolutely.
This is the main key. So he had some experience, but he know what he's doing. So this is the reason is we received that one. Is
Yeah.
That's why we make a plan for another music.
Yeah.
So Bruce.
Yes.
Hi. How are you?
Korean guitar.
We wanna talk to you a little bit about what it was like. I think this was your first Burmese music video, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Burmese music video working with Dylan as a co-director. You know, as they've already stated, like it was a really quick turnaround as far as planning the shoot and shooting it in a 12-hour day and props being eaten, etc., all that kind of stuff. Can you share with us what it was like for you coming up with the concept with Dylan?
Sure. So since it's a music video, and music video always have more freedom, so I want to try something different. So as you can see, like the concept is like we use like a point of view, like as if the camera is like the boyfriend or the ex-boyfriend of
The sound is anything you need.
Right. So it's like we break the fourth wall. So so it's always look at the camera and as if it's like from his ex-boyfriend point of view. Yeah. So the idea is like that, and also it's like a memory. So we put some like vintage filter to make this like vintage feeling, like old feeling.
That's great. And for those of you guys who don't know, breaking the fourth wall, like when you watch a movie, a lot of the times it's like you're just observing. And what they did in this music video with breaking the fourth wall was that they let the
Yeah, it's
camera-
like the actor looks straight at the camera. As the camera is another person. Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
And then I want to say one thing also about editing. Bruce did an amazing job for editing also. He did it, I love your work. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And then this is not the first time we're working for a music video with Bruce. We did a lot of projects before music video. We did at least 3 projects, right? 3 or 4.
Yeah, some commercials.
Yeah, commercial where we did a lot of like commercial, short, right? We did it before music videos. Yeah. Thank you. I really
It's really
appreciate
nice
it.
to work with you. Dylan is really a doer. Like he just runs to something and he will. So
You know
really
him
nice.
now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So for this part, we want to open up to you guys, the audience. If any of you have a question for Dylan or Bruce or Minceries or anyone that would like to ask something. Do you want to stand up? I'm looking at you.
I'm okay. I can. What does the overall song talk about? Like, what is it about?
Can you explain?
That song title is Anything You Need. This is from the about ex-lover, each other. Okay, that me is maybe I'm telling to the ex, my boyfriend, we are already disconnected, finished with another relationship, but whatever you need, anything you need, I'll be here for you. That is a me. that main sound for the Balulu.
That's why we don't use actor. Like she's just the one is acting for the whole music video. That's the whole music video story about, right?
That's right. Yes.
Oh, did your ex watch the music video?
Yes, of course.
What was his reaction? Did he talk to you after watching?
What was his reaction?
Sorry.
What was your ex's reaction? Do you know?
Next reaction about this music video.
Oh yes, I love it because everybody have the story behind, right? So also Elaine had the story behind. So that song is, I think in our Burmese people know is that the lyric, the word is an individual word is really meaning a lot. So reaction is we all love it and then we giving the message to somebody
We know.
we know.
Yeah, someone out there. Yeah, they know.
Thank you.
Yes.
So you directed this film and also edited this film. Was there a favorite? Did you like directing more than editing? Did you see that feature at all? So which one was your favorite?
Okay. So I mainly focus on directing, and I actually also the cinematographer for this video. Yeah. So, yeah, and I also like cinematography. And editing, it's interesting for me too, but mostly I do directing. Yes. Yeah, thank you.
Does anybody else have a question? Yes.
Were all the props in the video or those yours? Assuming it's at your car.
Are you asking me? Yes, my car is born in 1969. Same day with me, that car.
And I think the amazing thing is you can drive, like still you
Yeah.
can drive.
Sorry.
Really hard to drive, right, when we're shooting.
Very
So it's
hard.
not easy.
This
Yeah.
is manual steering. It's really hard to drive. I don't want to drive it. He is the one really scared. He is next to me.
Yeah,
in the
just I
car.
sit.
So I'm driving and he said,
Yeah.
Shuri, enough. Okay, 5 minutes.
Drive slowly, drive slowly.
He's so scared that day.
For me, I just want a lot of scene for that driving thing also, but they don't want to do it, so we just get it done. Yeah,
We had a really good time.
yeah. We have a lot of memory.
All right, well that concludes the Q&A for Balolo. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna ask you, Dylan, in watching the first music video and now the second music video, the production value has gone up very much. Can you share with us the difference between the first and second?
This one, I think she trusting me. So my producer is giving me more money this time, so I can pull it off. So we go all the way to Vegas to shoot this music video, and you can tell difference between Balolo and now the car very different. Production value is very different also because of the budget, and we have money, so we can go all the way to Vegas, and then we can hire better crew, more crew, and we can hire better people with better money, I guess.
Okay, so the budget, got it.
Yes, very important, the budget is.
But you had the
For
budget,
me.
but you knew how to use the budget wisely. So
Yeah,
let's give you a little bit.
I
of
have
credit.
to. I learned it from my dad.
Okay. Okay, Suri, can you share with us what the song is about?
The song title is One More Time. This is like the girlfriend or whatever is the lover is one more time you can have affair with somebody else, or one more time you can make love somebody. One more time you can find another partner. This is the main. So the songwriter is very popular, most popular in Myanmar currently. His name is Wei Ji. It's pretty good song. So, but I didn't try my best for the singing, but I think the music video is pretty well by director Dylan Chan, my production.
Well, what I saw, I thought it was great. Can you I noticed in the first music video, you know, it was you singing, and there was no actors. But in the second music video, I think you were a part of the casting process. What made you want to use actors to kind of showcase the song?
Sure. That song is, you needed two characters for that because Balulu is, one thing is that I want to use doesn't want to use a budget. As I said to you, I want to look at the
Build the
insurance
trust.
qualification.
Yeah.
whatever. So, second one is I trust you 100%. So I told you, Dylan, I just want to be a singer as the background, and I need to find a two actor. So like an actor and actress, and make sure it looking good, like a Korean look, because the Dylan know that. So when I said that what I want, so he already got it. So many lists. So I already choose for him the Antonio and then Angie, right? Yes, Angie. So do beautiful then Adora because I choose it.
And it showed. I was able, you know, I don't understand the language
He showed
either,
me
but
about 50 people, 50 picture, and then I really scratched my head and I choose it to them.
Yeah, I want to say something because I have to post this one for Ali casting, and then I submitted for 2 roles, right? I got Anthony role. I got 50 actors submit for this role, and then Angie also more than 80 actors submit, and then we choose. And then I was talking to Shui that I showed a picture, and do you like this one? Do you like this one? And she's very picky. And then I said, this is like, look at the resume. The resume really good, and it's like she's like, but look and resume have to be really good also. So we have to be agree, and then finally we cast these two characters. Yeah.
speaking of casting, Anthony Lien is our actor from the music video. Can you share with us what was your experience like on this music video working with Dylan and Mitsuri?
Okay, so first of all, I really appreciate what you just said because I didn't know like what's the process behind this. I'm glad being part of this beautiful project. So for this music video, it was my first for me music video. It was amazing experience. The location was very nice, beautiful locations, and the vibe was really great. And the whole crew, like whole team, were like really nice, cute, and friendly. And tons of food for sure. Thanks to Debbie. It's like always you can eat. Like no one gonna eat my food because I have my portion. Always planning well. Yeah, and director Dylan was like really nice and engaging to the best out of people. He spent a lot of energy, a lot of efforts on actors, artists, everything to make us like very happy and ready for a long day. So I really appreciate to be part of this project. It was very nice.
Hey, that's lovely to hear. Debbie. So they used your house again as a set. Can you tell me? So
Very welcome.
you shared with us earlier how overwhelming it was for you to have a whole cast and crew. But I know that for a music video it was a bit smaller. So did you notice a difference between the two?
Yeah, I think Dylan took 2 times at my house, but that was the first one. The first one.
We shot,
Yeah, that's the first one. So yeah, but it's really I'm very like honored to be, and then I feel like that I've been chosen my house to be a location to that music video, and I think it's beautiful, and I really love Anthony and Angie. All I do is like we have so many things to do, Stable and I. Oh my God, ridiculous. Sorry, Dylan. But when I get a chance, I always run down because when they take the casting like this, they do this side and then and another one they do this side. Oh my God, they're been like turn around and like many times. So if I never miss. Whatever I do, I go cooking and I run down and I stay catching them and later on they have like the beautiful scene on my back. And then so I was looking at okay, whatever, take my back, whatever. And then later on, she got the 2 pillow. It was like feather inside. And then so they was like they split it and feather everywhere. and then they hug each other, they fall down in their bed. I was like, okay, that's romantic. And then it's like, cut! It's like another scene, and they all ran down and they pick up all the feather again. And then I said, still, that's not good because the first time the feather was here, the second time was the whole room. No. We have all crew. But I think like they too, it was beautiful. And the second time they, but there was a feather the whole everywhere. And then at night time everything cleaned up. And when I sleep there, I start something like achoo, and I like something wrong. So I ran down to the downstairs and I pulled the vacuum cleaner. I was like sucking everywhere. But anyway, I love it, and then whatever, like it's just beautiful. I feel like I was 20 years younger. I really wish like I was 20 years younger. I will call him and I will be the actress. Yes, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
But you did the same thing tonight again.
What did I do?
I don't know.
Oh hell no.
So as you can see, being on Dylan's set, it's a very warm and friendly and like collaborative atmosphere. And again, I'm just going to give you props, Dylan, for creating that as a leader in all of your work, your short films, your music videos, everything. So I just want to say that. But quickly, let's segue into Sybil. You worked with Debbie in setting up her house.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you worked on other sets with other, homeowners or other location managers. What was it like working with Debbie?
Oh, Debbie is so generous, so easy. So really, I can't take all the credit because she's like helping me so much, doing just so much. Any little thing I ask for, and I just really appreciate it because, like I said, I'd be nervous in my own house. And that feather scene is amazing looking, worth it. But yeah, to clean it up, that was quite a challenge. I was wondering if you would like find feathers for weeks or months after here and there. Yeah,
That's great.
Thank you.
And last but not least, Chrissy.
Okay, I can answer everything.
Everything.
Yes.
You ready for the question?
Yes, I'm ready.
So we saw in the music video, there was a scene where our singer Minsuri was driving in Vegas. Can you share with us what that was like? I know you were a part of that.
Oh my God. To work with Dylan is not easy. He demands everything. Of course, and Shui and I, we always make a joke, and he's always exists in Burmese. We call him Tejwa. He's always active, so we can follow him. But that day, I'm just the driver, just driving nonstop. And then when we drove on Las Vegas Strip, it is very difficult because they have certain speed limit. And when the camera was shooting Large Fountain and Eiffel Tower, so we have to make sure other cars are driving too fast one too. And Shui is driving like she just want to act, and then she acting like drunk driver. She doesn't even acting like that. So I'm driving with another car. She's driving this car. There's another car in front of us. So I have to maneuver very carefully, to pass through the Las Vegas Strip. And then Dylan is not enough. Make a U-turn and do it again. So we have to do it again. So that's all about it. Thank you, Dylan.
That sounds like...
That's him all the time. You non-stop everything.
That's the best story. I can't even imagine how hard it is.
I really thank you, Chris. That day I will never forget. And the delay is pushing to us, but this is a good effect come out. And then she is the one is a really essential friend. Is really good support to me. What do you want to say?
Oh, she can be a runway model. You know why? On Las Vegas Strip, no one can walk with high heels for almost 2 hours. She can walk without complaining with the 4 inches heel.
I love it. I love shoes. Yeah. So also I would like to thank really much on that night that we ran on the the fashion way on the Las Vegas, and then we walked on the until morning 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I did exhausted, but I really enjoyed it because of cold weather. I like this. I can't do it again. So this is like my dream.
But you did it anyway.
Yes, I did it. So also thanks to Debbie for this music TV that without you support with the house, we won't be finishing that one, no? So thank you for everyone, and then you have to say something. So I want to say something to you. Can I say?
Yes, yeah.
Your service is pretty good. Okay? Service and significance is equal to success. You will be a very successful director one day. Not only in Hollywood, in Myanmar. Enormous success. Thank you.
I want to say something about this music video, and she gave me the song, I listening, and I just create the storyboard. That's what I wanted, so we shoot it for 2 days also for this one. One day we shooting everything with single Missouri for in Vegas. We shooting for like 14 hours, pretty much, yeah. And we shoot it 3 in the morning, and then she never complained. And then she listened to me. I asked a lot of things because like for safety, because we don't go back to Vegas and shoot again because we cannot do that. So one day we have to finish everything. So I did a lot of extra shot for safety reason. So that's why we shooting until 3 in the morning, and she never complained. And then next day we wake up 9 in the morning, and then we shooting again the rest. And then we finish for the first day of shooting. And then we come back to LA next week. I shooting with the 2 actors. We have so much location also. On that day we shoot almost like 13 hours, right? And we start shooting in the morning in downtown LA, and we moving so many locations in downtown. And then after we finish, we went to the Debbie house and then we shoot the rest. Yeah, it's a long process and 2 days shooting, and it's a lot of work. Yeah, and then I don't have a lot of crew to shoot this music video. And everybody is really helping, and especially Debbie is helping and make it happen for this music video. And I want to say thank you to Missouri and the actor Anthony, and then set dresser Staple and Christy also for driving. She's a stunt driver also as well. All the way to Vegas is kind of scary. It wake me up, but thank you anyway.
Does anybody want to have?
Can I get the flower for my actor, please? Can someone get the flower?
Does anybody have a question for our cast or director or anything? Yes.
Okay, congratulations, Thailand and Missouri and all crew.
Thank you so much.
Okay, this video is a feel like the more detail and more connection to the audience. So I want to ask one more question for Thailand. If you want to answer.
Yes.
Okay. So
I'm
how
here.
much budget you spend the money in this video? Because other future client inside the audience. So I want to ask how much money you spend the money.
You should talk to my producer.
Yeah.
My producer will answer.
If you want to answer.
I'm the director, so I should not be talking about the budget. So let me give it to my producer.
Depends. Which partner you want to use, which guy you want to hire, which actor you want to use, and then, by the way, he got the contract with the Myanmar, another movie shooting, so he found the producer. He will be in another 2 years, he will be a very successful and a famous, thank you, famous director, so maybe price can be changed. Right? Your price can be up for the director fees. Don't worry, Jillian will do the best for any documentary and any movie and any music TV. So he will do it for special price, right? Special fees.
And depend on the relationship also too.
Exactly, exactly.
So take him out to dinner. That's what he's saying.
Any other question? Please. Yeah, I think we
Okay, that's it.
Wrap it up.
You guys, let's wrap it up. Let's give it a round of